What's up, YouTube? This is David with D2 Fit Life. I'd like to talk about protein bars today. Now, have you ever been inside a nutrient shop or 7-Eleven or anywhere, you look at the protein bars and you're not for sure which one to get? So first, let's talk about that. Protein bars should be just that. If you can make your own protein bars, there's a lot of recipes out there. Maybe I'll upload mine at some point. But there's a lot of protein bar recipes out there that are simple, and it has very simple ingredients like whey protein, peanut butter, almond butter, a little bit of coconut milk, a little bit of our almond milk, and a little bit of honey. And you mix in some oats, and you mix all that together, and boom, you got a protein bar, right? So there's a lot of good simple ingredients out there and simple recipes that you can make your own protein bars, which should be your #1 choice if possible. But if you don't have time, then you have to have a couple protein bars in your cupboard, or you're on the run or whatever, and you'd rather eat a protein bar than eating something bad, and that's fine. And I do that myself sometimes. So I'd like to talk today about one of my new favorite protein bars, and I think is one of the overall more healthy ones, or healthier choice, and that is the Questbar. So before I talk about the Questbar, I'd also like to talk about what not to actually buy in a grocery store or 7-Eleven. So the first thing when you're looking for a protein bar, if you see the first ingredient says soy protein, then just throw the trash, walk another way. That's the worst kind of protein that you can get in a protein bar. It has testosterone blockers or inhibitors, and it also has the lowest branched chain amino acid count. It's just inferior protein to whey protein or egg protein, any other kind of protein that you can get a protein bar in, which is pretty much whey. So look for that. Also look at the carb intake, because some of these protein bars actually have more sugar than candy bars. So be careful with that too. You can look for carb conscious bars, and bars like that are going to have a lower sugar intake and have a high whey protein intake. So the first ingredient should be whey protein isolate or milk protein isolate, or if there is any egg ones, which I haven't seen in some kind of egg protein. So always look for that first, and when you're looking for any kind of bar, and always watch for the overall amount of sugar and carbs that are inside those protein bars. So now I'd like to give a review on my new favorite bar, the Questbar. So here it is, the Questbar. And this flavor here is cheesecake. I bought a box right here. As you can see, I have a box. I have bought a box of almost every single flavor in their all natural brand, which is coconut cashew. They have a cinnamon. They have an apple pie. I've had some of their ones that use the artificial sweetener, like brownie, which is really good. So every single bar I bought from Quest Nutrition, which is the makers of the Questbar, have been the best tasting Quest bars I have ever had for my personal taste. They taste amazing. I personally love this one, which is the strawberry cheesecake. I literally buy like 2 boxes at a time. I love them so much. And they help when I want to have a sweet craving, or have a craving instead of going and eating ice cream or something horrible. I just eat one of these. So let's look at the nutritional content on the Quest bar, which really makes these the best in a special kind of protein bar. So the list here on the nutritional content is, one, it's not a long list, which is good. You always want to get a protein bar with the fewest ingredients possible, and the first ingredient should probably be whey protein. So I'm going to go ahead and just read the ingredients here. So the first ingredient is whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate. Now this next one, forgive me if I can't pronounce it correctly, is isomaltol saccharides, which is a 100% natural prebiotic fiber. It has almonds, water, ethanol, which is a sugar, alcohol, freeze-dried strawberries, natural flavors, and Lohan-Go, which is another low-calorie sweetener, and stevia. So it has minimal ingredients compared to some protein bars. Now let's look at the nutritional facts here, the macros. It contains 160 calories. It has 5 grams of fat. It has 20 grams of protein from whey protein, which is great. it has 17, and this is my favorite part here, it has 17 grams of fiber. So if you're lacking in fiber in your diet, excellent way to get some fiber. You could throw one of these as like a snack if you're eating 6 to 8 small meals a day. Now the total carbohydrates is 25 grams, but you minus 17 from that to get your total amount of carbohydrates that you're going to get. That's what they call the diabetic exchange. You take your carbohydrates minus your fiber, and you'll get your total carb count. So this does have some sugar alcohols in it. Some people are concerned with that. I have read on Amazon.com, just reading through the reviews before I bought the product, that some people that are sensitive to insulin response had problems eating these bars. So it's something to take in consideration. So I thought I'd just bite into one of these real quick. These things are super good. My favorite, once again, is the strawberry cheesecake. I would recommend it. As you guys can see, it takes like 30 seconds for a bite or so. And that's because it's packed with fiber. It takes a while to chew, get in your system. But overall, it's 20 grams of high quality protein, 17 grams of fiber. I think there's around like 6 grams of carbs. I'll link all the nutritional information in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to subscribe.